Finally. What is it?
I found an ingredient for that new recipe.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
What? Dispose of the trash.
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon out! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! Stun us! This time!
These ones can let rings around us.
Eagle assault!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Sword Alpha!
Smash you!
More with Nectar!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up.
The Glimmer
In a
Dragon!
bind?
Here goes!
Flash! Do it! Glimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Demon Fang!
Thunderblade!
Whirlwind
Demon
Fang! Super Swallow
Searing
Dance!
Flame! Reload! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Not done! Rising Wyvern!
Watch this!
Magnum
Do it! Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Whirlwind Smash! This one's all
Swallow
mine!
Dance! Glacial Steel! This one's mine!
Eagle Assault!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Lost!
I'm on it! Take this! Tear you apart! Swallow Dance!
Lightning Orb!
Explosive
Raging
Rain!
Cascade! It's a duel of the arts! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Double Demon Fang! Ignite!
Lunar Corruption!
Swallow
Leave the
Dance!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Sonic
And
Rush!
Bubbling to me!
Lightning
Attack!
Attack! Thunderblade!
I'm on it! Red Hurricane!
I really... All good things come to an end.
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade!
Take this! Tectonic Blast! Swallow Blade! Try this!
Now!
Chill!
Here! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, It's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Forgive you!
Lightning control!
Be still! Hurricane thrust! I'll tear you apart! Searing gale!
Airborne beast. My
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Excited! Go!
Be still!
Do it!
The airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a jump.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Barely a blip on our radar. If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going?
Rising Viper!
Dance in the wind!
Mirage!
Sleep
Commit
now.
time!
Light!
Eat
I'm
it!
also moving airborne
River!
targets! Astral energy!
Say no more! Dazzle!
Storm!
Rising
Anything in
Fire!
armor is all
Got
gone.
fire!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I can carve through Rising Wyvern!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hi, Hoodle! Mega Ray! This one's mine!
Sword Rain out! No further! Blow away!
Light!
Eternal
Your
Decay!
hide is thick as armor! Lightning control! Laser blade! Here I go!
Dazzle! Rising
It's almost too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Slide!
Here!
Soda!
I'll be doing this!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Magic advance! Piercing evil! Sealed!
Eagle Assault!
Looks like we won.
Now where might those fish be?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Oh, we've got a lively one. Good fishers always keep their cool. Reel it in. I'll let you go this time. I've got something. I'll let you go this time. There we go. I'll let you go this time. I've got something. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
All right. Nabbit, it got away. Reel it in. I reeled us in a big one.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
All right. That's not a fish I see often.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
There we go. Dagnabbit! It got away. All right. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard. Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danny's. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
You must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
So good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective. from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danon people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danons had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danons do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Danons backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've Never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Watch this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Can you take it? I can carve through armor!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here's my call! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
I'm on
Dear
Hurricane!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Can't get out of this!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nicely done.
No choice!
Bring him down!
This one's mine!
Denied! On your head!
It's coming good!
That makes me the thorn in our side.
Oh my lord!
Swallow blade! Tear you apart!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! On your knees!
Its armor's too strong! Be my guest! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Looks like we got them all.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving. Will this help?
Eat this! Heal!
Thanks!
Healing circle!
Solid Hurricane!
I owe you one! Dragon Swarm!
Elusive Deity!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Fang Blast!
Lunar corruption!
Rising
Lunar
Wind!
ready to go!
Severing Wind!
Super Swallow Dance!
Take this!
Catapult! Howling Hurricane!
Take this!
Do it! I'll finish you here and now!
Hear my
Leave the
call!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Burning Slot! Eagle, do it! Stalagmite!
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing? Like this should be easy.
Take this! Sonic Thrust! I can carve through armor!
Ignite it!
Take it! Do it! No!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial spear! I never miss!
Quiver Dragon! Watch this! Far enough! Tectonic Thrust!
Not on my watch!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Roll!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Force! Try this! I'm on it! Take down their defenses! Make it play! Resonate with you! Burn hell!
Here, let me help. First aid! Eagle assault!
The enemy wields arts in an instant! Impact block! Dragon deity!
Eagle assault!
Looks like we got them all.
You got spirit! I can carve through all! Soaring right spear! First strike! In a bind! Rising now!
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Now you'll learn! I'm ready!
Here goes!
Resonate with the earth!
Here I go! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Eagle assault! Here I go! Sword! Lightning! Catapult!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Resonate with the earth! Rising Falcon!
Water! Here I come!
Burn! I won't show you any mercy! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Negative gate! On your knees!
Hear me! Flame of
I
fury!
can carve through all! Like the
Spear! Here, do it!
First strike! Resonate with the...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Out of our way!
The rebel! Stop now!
Not my watch!
Severing wind!
A showdown between blade and fist.
Got you now! Now we're not...
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Lightning thrust! Take it! Rising Falcon!
Eagle Fly! Gemini Aqua!
In a bind! Dragon Force!
Primed and ready!
I'll finish you here
You
and
get the
now.
wrong fight! You won't make a fool of me! No, you won't!
Where are you going?
Pierce through!
Lightning!
Mega Sonic Blast! Sonic Thrust! Demon Tag!
Elusive deity. Now you see what I can do.
Stay still!
Magna Ray!
Lightning
Annihilate!
Strike!
Lightning! Downfall!
You can finish you here and now.
You're mine!
On your
Leave the chargers to me! Ladder! Eagle Fly!
It's on! Burn in hell!
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Laser spear! Here's evil!
Falcon!
Eagle assault!
You're mine! Rising Falcon!
elusive deity.
Take this! Start up! You're on!
Reload!
Your Dragon Force! I'm ready! Away! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops.
Onward and upward. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe we're your friend, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Look sharp! Lightning Thunderblade!
Glacial Spear! Pierce the
Take this! Negative
Smash you! This one's mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Do it!
An astral art?
That's my key!
Shut him down!
Could have been worse.
They really don't give up, do they?
Dust to dust! Here I come! Pierce
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Elusive Deity! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Negative Talon Storm! Resonate with the earth! Destruction!
Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane!
Another incantation ruined.
Sword Ring Alpha! Raining Slash!
I'm only
Take
getting
it!
started!
You're finished! This should do it! Raining Slash! Rising Counter! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help you!
Rising Water!
won't
save you! No further!
Radiant Light!
Sword Ring out! Ignite!
Watch this! Catapult! Lightning! Talon Hurricane! Confiscated! Here's the
Evil
healing
Demon
eye!
Fang! Sword! Demon Fang!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop! Tectonic Flame! I'm just getting started! Far enough!
Stardust! Rising Falcon! Elusive Deity! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Talon Hurricane! Now I'm real mad! You're mine! Demon Fang! Destruction!
Let the marksman
Begin! Rising Water! Elusive Deity! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Watch this!
Will this help?
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! That'll teach us for getting cocky. This looks nice and tough.
And thus our strength yet grows.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! I'm on! Force of regeneration! You're mine! I'm on it!
Now you see what I can do!
Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane! Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Easy and snaring to me. Yeah, and bubbling to me.
Rising Weapon!
I can handle it. Shine, radiant light. Regeneration. Regenerate.
Let us take to the fray. My exploits are bearing fruit.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instrument...
Pow!
Feisty one, eh?
Negative
Not
J.
on my watch!
Piston! Rising...
Tell me,
Eater!
have you ever considered...
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dragon
Show! Watch this!
This armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! I'm ready! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Resonate with the earth!
I'll tear you apart!
Sword Light Sphere!
Dragon
You're
Show!
out! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
I'll smash you!
No further!
I'm not done! Blow away!
Beckett!
Negative J! Now onward!
Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll teach you it's over!
Ready to go! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria. What's this thing?
Coming through!
Engage!
Shaking! I'll face you!
Eat this! Eagle Fly! Catapult! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
For my lord!
Here's evil! Freeze laser!
Tectonic charge! Be my guest! Phoenix! Regenerate! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A comfortable win.
Out of our way! Arch Field!
Now you'll learn!
I never miss!
Here I come! Rising now you see what I can do! Luna Run! Not today! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Pierce!
Hurricane!
Leave the ensnaring to me!
Yeah! And the bubble is me! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Confiscated! You think that shield will save you?
First strike! All finished!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
All yours, Kisara.
Here I go!
This one resonates with you! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll pick it up.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Onward and upward.
Now you see what I can do! You're mine!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm going in! Rising Wyvern!
Far enough! Where are you going?
I'm ready! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Begin! On your knees! Take this! Eat this!
Steering flame!
Shine. Radiant
Rising
fire.
Wyvern!
Burst of regeneration. Regenerate.
We're not finished!
Another incantation ruined.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Confiscated!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Here I go!
Can you take it? I'm on it! Swallow Blade! Clutter Dragon! Elusive Deity! I'm on it!
The enemy
You'll soon see about that!
Take this! Now you see what I can do! Here me, flame of fury! Ready to go! Eat this! Whirlwind snap! This one's mine! Where are you going?
Begin! Lunar Hurricane! Rising Phoenix! Rip and tear!
Hear me, flame of fury!
On your mark!
Glacial
You're
spear!
finished!
Here's the evil!
Not today!
Blaze laser!
Regenerate! Dazzle! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Gotta break through! You got spirit! Take this! No further! Demon
Eagle
Fang!
Fly! Not in your dreams!
Not
Into
in
a
the
dream!
dream!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine! You deity! Rapid tear!
Sear in heaven! And this my will!
You're mine!
Tornado!
Begin! Eagle Fang! Did you hear it? Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lunar corruption!
Talon Hurricane! Wind! Burn! Eagle Fly! I'm ready!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Bring him down! Denied!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go! Gravitas
I'm on
Field!
it! System deity!
Primed and ready!
You're on!
Where are you going?
Transform! Swallow dance!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry.
No backing down! Armor won't save you!
Reload!
You're
Not on
throbs
my
in pain.
You're mine! No further!
Talon
You're mine! Burn it! I'm ready!
Flame! Reload!
Negative gate!
Downfall!
On my way!
Now, back into the fray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I go!
Slow
Slow
down! Watch this!
Do it! Eagle assault! Nothing gets by me!
Take it!
Radiant
Eagle Fly!
Don't get careless.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
blade!
Whirlwind snap! Denied! Talon hurricane!
Careful! Catch the head of Analyze!
Got it! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
On your knees.
Lunar corruption! Back into the fray!
Rising Wyvern!
By the power of water! The last line! Armor won't save! I'll finish you here and now!
Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Shout!
First aid! Constantine!
Begin! All good things come to
Water!
an
No further! Demon
If
Fang!
it's in the sky, it's mine! Here!
everlasting
Flame of
jump.
Fury!
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going?
Swallow Dance!
You're mine! It's over!
Eagle Assault!
Everlasting jump! Blow away!
Another incantation ruined.
Here and now!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
I can handle it! Okay!
You're mine!
Healing Art!
Southern Wind!
Storm!
Rising Falcon!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Talon Hurricane!
Take this! Solar Blade!
Eagle Assault! That's freaking something!
Lunar corruption!
Wind! You're on!
Swallow Dance!
It's on!
Talon Hurricane!
Eat two!
Lightning! Here goes! Here, let me
You're
help.
mine! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Crush!
Talon Hurricane!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Excited! Got me!
That's freaking
Severing
something!
Wind! I'll teach you back! Rising
Not on my watch!
Talon Hurricane! Take this!
Be still!
Here I'm ready! I'm only getting started!
Talon
In the
Hurricane!
sky, it's mine!
Eagle Fly!
Rising Wyvern!
Whirlwind
Hear
Snap!
me!
Everlasting
Flame of
Jump!
Fury!
Negative J! On your
Here's the
I'll
eagle.
finish you here and now!
Demon Fang! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
You picked the wrong fight! I'll debut performance!
Now you see what I can do!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Not on my watch!
I'll finish you here and now!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll spread it open!
Be my guest!
I'll run you through!
The enemy wields arts too!
You'll soon see about that!
Take this! I'll smash you! Take this!
Here I come!
I'm your
Annihilate! It's in the sky and mine!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
This looks nice and tough.
Let's see what you've got.
I really know you are.
Thanks.
Rising Wyvern! I'll shoot them out of the sky! Reload! Can you take it? What's this? Another arrow! Leave the charge to the ring! A new melody!
Mega Ray! Confiscated!
Here I come! Tornado drive! All mine! First strike! No today!
Ready and raring! Eagle assault!
I can carve through! Rising Wyvern!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
Double
Did you hear it now?
Demon Fang!
Super Hollow Day!
Eternal Devastation!
Elusive deity! Tectonic Hitting Wildfire!
Rising Water!
Tornado drive!
Beacon
Mega
Blast!
Blast!
Rising Falcon!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Try this!
There! One more!
Explosive
The
Ring!
sky is mine!
Eagle assault!
Prediction
Burn
light.
it hell!
Hurricane!
Lightning!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on
Here, let me help!
I'll run you through!
Raining
Blow
Blast!
away!
Eternal!
Resonate with the
Freeze
earth!
Laser! The last one!
Rising Wyvern!
Swallow Day!
Here goes!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Did that get...